Most mistakes made, small to large business. You put up a website, you send somebody to your web page, you share it to social, they come in and they look at your page and they say no, because you've built zero rapport with them. You have no expertise, you're just saying, here's my thing for sale, and someone doesn't want to be sold, they actually want to buy. That's not the minority of customers. That is most of us. Every single one of us will tell ourselves and tell each other, I don't want to buy, or I don't want to sell or be sold something, I want to buy. Telemarketing and door-to-door sales would be all the rave still if this weren't the case. So with product splintering, essentially what you do is you do build a blog, you do build rapport, you build expertise. And before you try to sell anything, you're going to sell them a lead generation offer, or what's called a lead magnet. It's an irresistible bribe that gives a piece of valuable info, something away. It gives something away for free. Not only that, it qualifies where the person is interested. So with Unfunnel, we can find out if someone is interested in social media and email marketing and SEO just off of what offer they bought, like what offer they opt in to get. The next step behind that, you're still not going to sell them your main product. You're going to sell them a tripwire, or what's called a loss leader for old schoolers. A tripwire is basically something that's another irresistible offer given away at a ridiculous price. Sometimes it's free with traditional products. It can be free with shipping and handling. Your objective there is to do step one of business growth. You're going to maximize your number of customers. That's all you're going to do. You're going to maximize the number of people that will pay. And why is this so important? Well, because somebody who is willing to give you their credit card online is 16 times more likely to buy from you than someone who hasn't. 16 times. And essentially, a tripwire can be anything. With Unfunnel, it is the 1,500 niches to launch a startup, an entire report on every single thing I just told you guys that you need to do to look when you're looking for product market fit. And it's already there for 99 cents. That is a tripwire. From there, they'll qualify based off a lead magnet what to sell them next. They're telling you, so help them. After you sell a core product, which is an entire concept in itself, or it's an entire course in itself, we have what's called a revenue maximizer. Now, a revenue maximizer, it's pretty easy to figure out what this is because McDonald's, if you'll look up McDonald's profit margin on a hamburger, it's 0. If you look up Best Buy's profit margin on the TV you purchase from there, pretty close to 0. McDonald's makes most, if not all, of their money on selling you value meals, Happy Meals, fries, Coke. Their margin is huge there. Best Buy at the same time, custom installation and warranties. So at the same time, would you be shocked if I told you McDonald's makes almost no money on the hamburger? It's true. They don't. So putting in some more examples of this, you've probably been told to blog and you've probably been told to put up a subscribe form. And if you've been told that, that's great. And you're also in the vicinity of where you need to be, but you're also losing about 100 times the leads you would have. If you look at Unfunnel's sidebar, if you go to unfunnel.com/blog, if you look at the sidebar, that subscribe form has contributed to less than 1% of our leads. Less than 1% of anybody who's opted in. Less than 1. Those offers to the right, those have contributed to 99% or more of our leads. They're more relevant, they're instantly targeted, and every single one of them has a 30% to 50% conversion rate. As a matter of fact, 3 of them that we just launched have over a 50% conversion rate. So moving on beyond that, you have to have a return path. So say you've gotten someone in, they've taken your lead generation offer, they've bought into your tripwire, they've bought your core offer, and then they've bought your revenue maximizer, which can be anything, basically as sold as a service or as any sort of helping hand. How do you get them back? And now that's where it's a lot easier to discuss something that you probably have never heard before, and that is make your customer a partner. So with Unfunnel Pro, for example, and this is just an easily visible example, there are hundreds of examples of what a return path is. You're going to bring someone back in. Did you get this? Did you download this template? Well, all of these templates are available for $1 for the first 30 days with Unfunnel Pro. That person is way more likely than if you told somebody out of nowhere, all of my templates, whatever those are, all of our strategies, whatever those are, all of Erica's dashboards, whatever they are, hey, get those for $1. No, never seen them, never heard them, don't know who you are, not buying from you. A return path that makes them a member and offers them to partner with us. Essentially, if you share anything on Unfunnel as a member, you share 50% of the revenue. At the same time, if you post anything to Unfunnel and contribute, you make 100% of your own revenue. That process has gotten us a lot more attention than anything that we had ever tried to sell. And it should, because it's basically rewarding anybody who wants to move. Anybody who is sick of getting bullied by a corporation or a job that they don't want, or just wants to launch a product that they're passionate about. You can test it. We'll give you a place to test it. We'll give you a place to market it, and you'll find out before you launch anything on your own time or your own site what works and what doesn't. The process is easy, and basically that is the entire Unfunnel methodology.